All right. So since it's going to take me the next half hour to go 9 miles in Chicago, I believe I'll do me a little bonus podcast for you. Mainly because I want to get something off my chest, I guess. And that is this Japanese dude driving a BMW with a wing on it. What a fucking... Anyway, that's not what I want to get off my chest. Just what I was seeing right now, and it's a gold-colored car. But, dude, how many times have you watched Fast and Furious? That's the real question. That's the real question. You base your life off of it? Yes. The answer to that is yes. Anyway, let my windows up. You hear all the noise and bustling beautifulness of Chicago. Everybody's in a hurry and get the fuck out of my way, excuse me, kind of personalities. Anyway, I was going to tell you, when it comes to... Everybody's got friends. Everybody's got female friends, male friends, whatever other gender friends. Who gives a shit? But everybody's got their friends. Let me tell you something about my friends. Don't get me wrong. I love my female friends. But if you are a female friend and a male friend together, couple, and you're both raising hell at me, and try to figure out what's going on with your relationship. And just so you know, this isn't going on. Stop trying to figure out who it is. But if that situation were to arise, it's generally going to be me siding with the male side. Men do not have the brain ninja personality that a lot of girls do. And I'm sorry if I'm not very gender sensitive. I'm not gender sensitive at all. I'll tell you, there's a big fucking difference between male and female. Huge. Almost completely fucking polar opposites. Alright? Now, I do know guys and I do know girls. The girls will definitely tell you some shit that puts you on their side. No matter if it's the truth or not. They will fucking... You guys, holy shit. And a guy is just, he has like a confused look all the time. He's like, I don't really know what's going on. I just try to do everything I know to do, and that is what I do. And the shit that goes on in relationships, anytime a relationship doesn't work out, all right, and I hate to generalize because there are specific situations that are different, and yes, you can categorize yourself as different if you're part of this equation. But generally, it's something going on within the relationship that the man has nothing to fucking do with. If you're a good dude out there, and I'm only talking to the fucking good dudes. I'm not talking about you assholes out there that are cheating on fucking women and being a shitbag and shit. I'm talking about the dudes that are like, okay, I'm going into this with an open mind, and I'm going to work and pay the bills, and as you know, my half if you're splitting the bills, or all of them if you're not. And there's a lot more requirements when it comes to the female than it is to the male. What do men require? Sex. Yes, it is a requirement. I'm sorry. It's why the fuck would we be with a woman if we can't have sex? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of my face. I'm not going to be with a woman if I can't have sex with her. That's stupid. What the fuck would you be with her for? I mean, honestly. For companionship, I got buddies. I got friends. I got companions. Compadres. Brothers. I don't need another friend. You're not a girlfriend. if you don't put out. You're just a friend. You telling me some of these girls out there that don't put out expect to have a boyfriend and him not cheat? Get the fuck out of here. Put two and two together one time. Sorry if this is kind of angry, but it is what it is. Anyway, so what I say when it comes to the guys, I generally always take the guy's perspective. I kind of had a conversation with a friend of mine, and the conversation came up about if one of your buddies comes up to you and says, hey, your girl sent me a naked picture of her. What is your reaction, guys? Or you can switch the whole thing up and pretend there's a girl code, which there isn't. There is a guy code. The unspoken, silent rule between men. We are a brotherhood. Doesn't matter what. If you got, I'll tell you this. Generally, if you're a girl and you're fucking with two guys, the two guys are going to, generally now, two guys are going to band together and you're fucked. But and sometimes it works that way with females. But for the most part, anyway, so the conversation came up, you know, that what I said. Guy comes up to you with sorry, I was doing something. With a naked picture of your girl. The fuck? Only in Chicago. Anyway. And your reaction, what is it? The correct answer to that is tell him, it's okay, bro. Relax. And you go to your girl with that picture and be like, the fuck is this shit? Get out of here. You're done. You're out. But this friend of mine and myself have ran into this problem where a girl sends you naked pictures and you show the guy and the guy goes, what the fuck, bro? And you're like, no, not me, bro. This is your girl. This is a picture of your girl sent from your girl. And it's not what the fuck, bro. It's what the fuck chick. Like, what the fuck is she doing? Right? Am I wrong on that? Like, if in that scenario, if one of your friends comes up to you with a naked picture of your spouse or whatever significant other, you are supposed to tell your friend, thank you, good person, and spousal person, you're gone. I'm done with you. You don't take it out on your buddy. I honestly, go ahead. Try to take my girl. I suggest you do. Honestly. Please. Because if you're able to take her, she's not mine. Simple as that. If you're able to get nude pictures from my girl, fuck her. She's done. She's useless. She's less than the shit on my fucking boot from the last goddamn pickup that I did. Less than. Not equal to. Less than. She's a piece of shit. So, or he is, honestly. It could go either way with that. But generally speaking, and maybe we need to do a little repair on the guy code, because it seems that happens more often. See, guys, a lot of my friends are, near about every single one of my friends are one-woman men. All right? It's just, I love my girl, and I'm staying with her. I'll never be without her. And then something or another happens with that girl, and she gets caught up in some shit, and he wants to take her side and be like, nope, we got it. It's okay. You know, she made a mistake. No, dude, no. Nope. If at any point another penis goes inside of your woman, she's not your woman at all. Unless, of course, y'all got some kind of freaky shit worked out, which that ain't none of my business. But generally speaking, like I have been, that's how that goes. If somebody else is able to put any sort of phallus object or phallus itself inside of your female companion, she is not faithful. She didn't make a mistake. She is a shitty person. Here, here. Cheers. I know everyone agrees with me. Unless you're that person. Then you don't agree with me and you may not want to fucking rear your head. Anyway. There's another part I was going to talk about. Yeah, we need to repair the guy code because those guys, they're really faithful. Oh, the other part that I was going to talk to you about or tell you about is all of the stigmas that surround men, I have noticed, are actually the complete gender opposite. Girls talk about, or a lot of people, not just girls, but people talk about how guys can't keep it in their pants. When that's the one thing we can do. I'll tell you what I've noticed. A lot of the girls that I've been around, and don't name yourself now. Don't be commenting and naming yourself. But they can't keep it in their pants. Or what else do we got here? Stigmas about men that are actually true about females. Talk about the worst thing a man could be is lazy. How many of you girls out there hold down a job? I mean, it's more so nowadays. But what is the actual ratio? Men that work versus women that work. What is that ratio? Somebody look it up. I need an assistant over here with the fucking computer. I'm guessing it's a lot more men work than women. And the only reason I guess that is because that's how it used to be. And it's slowly changing. It doesn't change overnight. But that was the way to make a man feel like shit if he didn't have a job. It was to tell him that he was lazy and then tell him that he's not a man if he doesn't have a job. Who the fuck are you to say that? Who says that? Oh, he's not working. He's a shitty person. No. It's a choice, man. You don't have to work. Who the fuck said you had to work? That's some American shit. Man, you gotta hold down a job. That's one thing I'm gonna teach my boy. Really? For who? Why don't you create your own income? Why don't you give a guy a chance to start up his own business instead of looking at him as a man with no job? He's not a man. That's not how you look at men. he doesn't have a job and he's trying to put something else together other than a 9 to 5, then let him do it. Fuck, don't date him. Leave him alone. But don't be an asshole to a guy that doesn't have a fucking job. You know, I'd talk to somebody. I mean, how would it be if, you know, every time you met a girl and she was like, "Oh, I don't work, I just take care of the kids," and a guy was like, "Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, you don't have a job." Like, how would girls feel if that was taken away from them? To where if you don't have a job, you're a piece of shit. Even if you were doing something else other than having a job, like taking care of kids or something like that. There's other shit we can do other than have a job. You know, what if someone is just interesting? What's wrong with that being the highlight of who they are? Rather than where they work or what, you know, side of politics they're on, shit like that. Don't judge people by that. Judge somebody about what it is that's important about them. You know? Yeah, I said to judge people. I said to judge, but judge in a good way. Don't judge them by their misfortunes or their shortcomings. Don't judge them by the negative. Judge them by the positive. You know, I got friends that are, a lot of my friends are, maybe I'm just a happy guy, but a lot of my friends are fucking hilarious. And that's generally the type of people I become friends with, people that are funny. But, like I said, maybe I don't have a high standard for that, and I think everybody's funny, but which that actually might be the case. I may have just had a realization there. But I laugh pretty easy. But I laugh at dumb shit. But anyway, so, you know, judge somebody about how funny they are. Or, you know, the way they present themselves, or, let's say, their ability to handle pressure. How about that? Maybe they're really good at something. Maybe they're good at yo-yoing. Pretty impressive, right? So let's not look at the person for not having a fucking job. Who gives a shit? I'd rather meet somebody that doesn't have a job. Anyway, so I'd take that with a grain of salt, maybe. But I'm here at the office, and I got to back in and get another trailer and back that one in and load some shit and haul ass. So I will definitely let you go, and I'll talk to you again next week. 'Cause I'm going home. It's Friday, motherfuckers. All right, bye.